Hello everyone, welcome to a foreigner farming in the Philippines. So, look, it's been too long here since I've checked the crayfish. I had wanted to wait until we got this walkway here, until we got the concrete down, but I haven't had the funds, and so I'm just going to do it without it. I mean, we have to, I have to do this so I know where I'm at. Because I need to, look, I put a pregnant female in that tank. I put one in that tank, in the far tank, in the next one. So there's 4 pregnant females that I put in, I don't know, probably going on close to a month ago now. And I need to, well, first of all, I need to, before I move those girls back in, I need to check that breeder tank for pregnant females. But I'm out of room, so if I were to find a pregnant female in that one, I have no place to move her to. So what I want to do is go through these 3 tanks right here that have the juveniles in them and do a count, and hopefully I will be able to consolidate them into 2 tanks, and so that will free up a tank. And at that point, when I have a free tank, I can start moving those females out, checking those tanks there to see if they've hatched any of their craylings, and then consolidate all those into 1 tank, maybe this one. So I've got to start somewhere. All these tanks, with the exception of where the tilapia are and that next empty tank there, are going to be drained today, and I'm going to check them. It's going to be quite the little project, but it has to be done. It's been too long. I can't just keep going along here without an idea of what's going on. And I'm curious to get a count on the juveniles. Over 200 were moved into these 3 tanks. But I did notice that some were migrating back into that tank there, so they could be all over the place. I just need to get this all straightened out. And so I'm going to begin by draining this one, and we'll go from there. So what I'm doing to begin with here is bring out all this lamont. I'm not even going to be able to use my net on that. Bring out all this lamont and save it, because it all needs to go back, because that's their food. And it's got to be out for me to do a thorough check of what's in here. If there's anything in here, who knows? They might have all died. I have no idea, because it's been so long since I've been able to check anything. I mean, I don't think any have died, but we're not going to know that until I get this checked out. And I see it's already plugged up here with moss. Hopefully it's just plugged up with moss and not a crayfish. Get off of there. Well, I'm going to have to use both hands. Well, I've got to admit, I'm starting to get a little stressed. I have not seen a single crayfish crawling around in there. I mean, I've only taken the moss out as far as I can reach, so all that back in there is still there. But usually, when the water level starts to fall, they sense something is up and they start moving around. I would expect them to be as big as my, well, between my little finger and my index finger. That's the size I would expect to see Man, I haven't seen a single one. But we've got a long way to, we're only about halfway drained. Man, I don't know. Little stressed. When I first cracked this valve open and one didn't shoot out because it was using that for a place to hide, when one didn't shoot out that drain, I was right then, I was going, what's going on? Yeah, we'll see. Only time will tell. I did pull out this little pipe that I'd put in there, and nothing was in it. I think they're too big for that now. The thing is, I don't see any shells or skeletons in here either. And we had put over, I don't know, I think we'd put like 70 or 80 in here. I'd have to go back to that other video to see how many were supposed to be in here. But we'd taken like 40 something out of that one that I think were from this tank and put in that one. So I don't know. Maybe they just don't like this tank and bail. Well, before I had made up my mind to do this, I just, because it's automatically what I do, I turned on the transfer pump in the aeration this morning as soon as I got up, and had pumped, I don't know, probably 30 minutes, and put quite a bit of water in these first 3 tanks, which you can see right there is draining into this one. So what I'm going to do is take one of these little cages I've got here, and I'm going to go back around to the main breeding tank and drain some water out of it. I'll use this to catch anything that happens to come out, and because there's several inches of extra water in this tank that's just going to flow into that next one, and it's just going to keep everything screwed up. So I'm going to open this one up here and drain that water out real quick. Some of it, not all of it, some of it. Alright, so look, I don't mind spending time doing something, but I'm basically going to have to drain all these tanks today. And we're going on an hour here, and this one's not fully drained yet. So I'm releasing water from the main breeding tank, and I'm going to start releasing water from this one. And there's already a crayfish come jumping out of that one, so I don't even know there's crayfish in here. That's what I was hoping to see when I opened the valve here, because they like to hide in those drains. Hopefully he won't crawl out, but he's going to. You nuthead. So this is not a it's not a suitable, what am I going to use here? Because this isn't going to work. Not here. I guess I could dig that out some so that it sits flat. All I gotta do is find my shovel. Alright, now I can see them. The water's down low enough now to where they're getting out on top of the moss. So I'll continue to let this drain, and then I'll be able to do a proper count. I was worried there for a minute. But yeah, they're index finger sized, as I thought they would be. So it might be big enough to start distinguishing males from females. And I might just start separating them by sex. Yeah, another one right there. It's kind of a midget. So I'm happy that they're still in there, for sure. How many? Well, that remains to be seen. Alright, well I was starting to feel a little bit dizzy. And so I had Marcel come and help me. She accidentally stepped on this little guy here, thought he was dead, but he's starting to move. He's much smaller than the others, so he needs to be separated regardless. But what I want to do is get them all in a pile and see if I can start to distinguish the males from the females. Like this guy right here, I think it's a gal, but yeah, this is a female as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Big.
And I really haven't seen any of the red claws, which are indicative. That's why they call this Australian red claw. They're big enough to bite you now, and they don't feel good when they do. So I don't know. This is what's coming out of this tank so far.
They're trying to bite me, babe. Babe, he's looking that one because there's a lot there. Oh.
Yeah, there are a lot there. I think I bit off more than I can chew doing all these tanks in one day. Well, without help anyway. Thank God Marcel. Thank God I got a good wife. Well, most of the time she's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What is that? It's massive.
There's... No, it's just water dripping. I was going to say she'd missed one. Nothing though. Yeah, this little guy here that I think she stepped on.
Charlie?
I've got another smaller one here, so we're gonna put him in there. She originally went in with her slippers, and you can't feel what you're doing, and she kind of figured she'd. Yeah, his legs are moving, so. Ah!
They bite me now.
Do they bite you?
Yeah. Baby.
No, Charlie, get down.
You can. Oh,
there's a step there. Now get down, Charlie.
Down. The crayfish will bite you. Oh, look up there. Look at the other side. Dali. Stand up now in the water.
I think my camera's dirty. There we go. So I've separated out some of the smaller ones. We're getting ready to put these back. Wow, what do you think, buddy? It's like the biggest ones here. Come here, little guy. You're too little to be in there. Even the biggest ones here, I still can't. I still can't tell if they're male or female. So I'm going to count these and we're going to put them back. I'm just going to make sure there's not really big size discrepancies here.
I think only one left, Daddy.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Pat, you found him?
There's one more there. The one that I saw.
All right, so, well, see if I can count these like this. There's 4. Charlie!
Goodness,
behave.
No, you're trying to kill mommy.
Daddy's gonna get mad. You behave. Okay, so there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and there's one in there, so we're going to call that 21. So put that hose back in there, love. I'm going to close this valve. So we've moved on to this tank here. Marcel's bleeding already. One of them got her. Like I was saying, they're big enough now to get you. Yeah. So this box here had a bunch in it. These are the ones.
But I don't step this one, huh?
What happened there, little buddy?
He's big, and it.
Yeah, he's good sized, and it looks like he's only been dead for one day.
Hey.
Don't know. Well, he's fish food now.
I will, next time I will buy a, what do you call that? Love. I don't trust them anymore.
Well, dang it. This one you stepped on is dead. This one that you stepped on died.
Which one?
That little one.
Scale away. They bite me now.
So again, these are still too small for me to sex them. This little guy right here can go in the small.
This one is big.
And he's mad at you.
Yeah, this one.
Big one.
Where's your neck? I don't.
You don't trust him? Here.
I'm scared.
I'm stirring them up there so I can see the small ones, because I just dumped these in from this container here.
Yeah. There's small one. I got some like 2 or 3 small ones. Wait. You're trying to attack me.
Big one.
No, there's a big one.
To attack mommy. Suck.
They're coming here with me now. Oh no.
All right, this is the second little tiny one that we brought out of this tank. And that would be consistent with the about the size of the ones that should be in that tank right there, because that was the pregnant female we put in there about a month ago. So they're migrating, little bastards. They're coming from that tank, I'm sure that's where they're from, and getting into this one. And how many of them became food, I don't know. But they are moving around, so my guess is there are little craylings in that one right there. No, don't touch, Charlie. It will bite you. What do you think, buddy? Mr. Shark Man?
Crayfish.
Yeah, so many. So how many are there in there, Charlie?
Copy. 1.
One,
Come on, come.
2, 3, 4,
Faster.
6, 7. Small one.
Yeah, these are the small ones right here.
Yeah, count. How many? 1, 2, like that.
Small. What do? No.
He's tired of counting, Mommy.
I just think.
If I say K, I will open. Q on S, C U B, W X, I L G. Now I know my ABCs. If I want this one.
With
Very
me.
Very good. That's my baby
Oh, what
shark.
are you doing?
That's our very smart baby shark.
Hello, there's another one died at
Big or small?
big. It's already rotten.
Oh, there's a small guy.
A, B. Come on.
No.
No, he's already did it once, Mommy. I'm not a trained monkey. I'll do it one time, but nah, that's it.
A, come on.
Oh, no.
It's hard.
Come on, you sing.
I got the bucket. Okay, so this these are what was in this tank. Check and double make sure. Any more in here? No. Alright, so
Mommy, just stay there.
again, I'm just going through here trying to get the little ones, separate the real little guys that got no business being in here with the bigger ones.
The crayfish gonna get you.
And there are a few pretty good sized ones in here. This guy here, is that a male? I think this is a male. The red is just starting to appear.
Just stay there.
But they're still not really big enough. I mean, I want to be absolutely sure when I begin to separate them.
You're gonna miss it there. There's a lot here. I'm gonna catch it.
Looking for the real little guys in there. So we still have to do that first tank. And I want to do it before I do a count. I'll just keep it simple. Well, it's plugged up. It's not draining out, right?
Somebody will. No.
Just let him in there. All the crayfish are out.
Oh, okay, come on. Ay, nako.
This one, you know, these little guys like this, try to, I don't know, it depends on how many we've got. If I can, if there's enough of these real small ones to dedicate a separate tank to.
Look, it's already draining.
It's starting to sprinkle. It's still plugged up, love. It's not draining.
I already fixed it.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Because it's not draining.
You're not watching.
Now it's draining a little bit. There you go. Well, I think there was a couple crayfish in it. There was 3.
There?
Yeah, 4, 5. It was full of crayfish. That's why it wasn't draining.
Goodness.
Good thing. Hope you didn't kill any of them.
Sorry.
All right, well, I've managed to kill, I think, 3 or 4.
Like 5.
Marcel thinks like 5. They're getting caught in this valve.
Yeah, because this one.
Because we designed this a little bit differently to have like a little channel that actually goes into the drain there.
Yeah,
And they just all got backed up in there. I had to push them back through. Oh, here's another one.
You push like
So I killed 4.
5 or...
I got the carcasses here, love. It's 4.
Where's the head of this one? Oh, where is the head of this one? This one?
Yeah.
And there's one that you cut already. Oh, this is 4 already, plus the other one there that...
Okay, well 5, whatever it is. And it's plugged up again. Well, it just doesn't have that much to drain, I guess.
There's no water.
So, whatever total number we get, I killed 5. I don't know. Unfortunate. Sorry, guys.
Next time,
Next time?
put a net here off.
Yeah, if I could, the net would just get plugged up with everything.
Before
It
you
wouldn't
drain,
drain.
only. Before you drain, not all the time. That's so easy to
I felt this guy crawling on my foot. Put him in there. So we'll have a total count for you guys in just a few minutes. Alright, so the 22 that we first put in this tank here are still in there. So I'm going to start counting these and see how close I can get to 100. Because I'm thinking, just my gut feeling is that more than 100 in this tank would probably be too many. We'll see. Alright, so we took 100 of the biggest ones out of the tub here and put them in this tank. So all these small ones here we're going to count these smaller ones and put them in this tank. Except for this, I don't know, that little guy there, I don't know, he just molted, probably going to die. Not really moving around much. So I'll count these and put those in there. So now we have a free tank, that first one there. So any more little juveniles like this one, we'll put in there, and I'm just going to put, he's still alive. So I'm going to put him in here, and any more juveniles that we find in any of these other tanks are going to go in this one. So let me count these, and we'll transfer those, and then we can get on to it here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Count your own, I will count mine, huh? Okay.
Okay. Oh, those little tiny ones I wanted to transfer over there. Is he dead? I think he's still moving. He'll be food for the others if he's dead.
18.
18, so I got 30. So that's
48.
So we're down to 148 from the 220 or whatever. But again, I don't know what's in that breeding tank, and I killed, these two just died, probably the stress.
You killed 6.
So we lost 8.
7. And then I stepped 1.
You stepped 1.
7, 8, 9.
9.
Let's proceed to another topic.
Another topic. So 100 and what, and 30, 46? 46.
48 here.
Oh, 48, okay. So 100 in this one and 48 in that one. And let's see how many of those little juveniles we can round up.
Daddy,
Yes, Mommy.
I can't give this without that net because they're bigger now.
Okay. Where is the net? Over here?
Yeah, turn around.
I'm going to put this moss back in here, love. They need it. And I need to start the water into this first tank here. This is not only their food, it gives them a place to hide. It gives them some refuge, because it ends up making a pretty solid carpet on the bottom. All right, that's good. So, did you get your container? No? You're going to have to lift that moss. So any small ones that are in there are going to be tiny, love. They're going to be like smaller than an inch. So you have to take out all that moss. And somehow there's juveniles in there. I don't know how they got in this tank. They've had to have crawled.
Yeah.
Because this tank has a small-ish net right there, and that tank has a small net, a small mesh net. Yeah, I see Mom. So I don't know how these juveniles are getting in here, and I haven't seen any real small ones yet. So I don't know.
No.
Alright, so no little tiny ones in there, no little 1-inch craylings, but all these knotheads were in there. So I'm going to turn the water on again, fill this tank up so we have room again to for a pregnant female, should we get one. I'm going to put these in this tank here that has 48. 49, 50, 51, 52, ouch, 53, he went in with the tilapia, 54, 55, 55. Well, that one that pinched me, that I tossed in with the tilapia, is on his own. So there's 55 in this one now.
There's more.
Is there small ones in there?
Yeah,
But
not a lot. But there's a lot of big ones.
there's big ones in there too?
Don't tell me. Yeah. No, there's a lot of big ones. Like the mother, I think. But there's one already go out from here, yeah, right? When I open.
Yeah, we already got mom out of here. Look at all these juveniles in here.
Yeah, but why this one?
That's just a big one. There's one coming up on your back, on your 6 there too. Oi.
It's alive.
He's alive? Alright. So I'm hoping there's hundreds of these size all around in here, but because all these juveniles seem to be
Put in here.
able to get from one tank to another so easily, I think they're eating them. So, I don't know. Well, just catch the bigger ones, love, and put them over in there. It's 55.
Here?
Yeah, just, no, they're
Here?
there.
55.
Yeah.
I will just count how much I put.
No, 56.
56. 57.
And there's a bunch in here. Well, there's a little bitty one right there.
59.
That little guy.
Now this one is not a mother. This one?
Let me see her. I don't know.
Give me the basket.
There should not be 2 in there.
Yeah.
And we already got one out.
Maybe the big one cold. I don't know.
She's pretty good sized. We'll put her in there with the rest of the breeders anyway.
And this one also old? Hmm? 60. This is the 60. 60.
Alright. There's a bunch of little ones in there, love.
Look! There's,
Very big.
there's egg.
That one has eggs?
Yeah. I didn't know.
Okay, well, catch her in the net so she doesn't escape, and I'll put her over in this first tank. I don't know how she would have gotten bred though, because I don't think there's a male in there that's big enough to breed her.
Don't hold him. Don't hold her because the egg will. What do you call it?
Fall off.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just put her in here. Although I'm fairly certain that that her eggs aren't fertilized. I need to start the pump again. So I just opened this valve and one came out when I opened it, one little one. So I know there's craylings in this one. I'm actually going to, I don't know, just leave it. Nothing else I can do. Alright, so I know there's craylings in this one. So, I'm going to drain away. Any pregnant females, love?
I don't know, they're all done. They're running this like this.
There's some like that? Okay, so these little bitty ones are out of that tank right there. and then we didn't get many. I'm kind of disappointed. I haven't counted them yet. We're fixing to. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right there. 9. So, not many. We're checking the main breeding tank now. We just put that pregnant female in there. Don't know if she's bred or not. I guess we'll find out in about a month. This one got flushed out. It's a female. And another little one. So this little fella, I'm going to put him in with those little tiny ones right there. So there's 10 in there. And no other juveniles in this, as far as I can tell. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to leave this here. Now, so I was checking the main tank here. I'm going to take that and start draining the next tank. Alright, so this girl here is pregnant. So I put her in here. Put one in here.
They're all pregnant except me.
Except you.
Yeah.
So is the male still in there?
Yeah.
There's some. Oh yeah, there he is. Still more juveniles. Well. That makes 70, yeah?
That's all. No small one here.
Just those two?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you check all the pipes?
Yeah. Oh no no. How many? Hi. What is this? Yeah.
What is what?
I don't know. It's like that. Like
Well,
that.
what was it?
It's insect.
An insect?
Get two. Get two.
Two.
Female, I think.
Are these what size, love? I don't know what you handed me here. The water's cloudy.
Big one, the big one.
Are they pregnant?
No.
No.
That two is not. So there's 3 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
I don't
Or
know.
3. 3 I think.
They've all got their tails curled. How, did you
3.
hold them and
Yeah.
check them?
I catch them by my hand.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.